Tenko Shimura origin.
Oh boy, my god.
Oh, shit.
Hey everybody!
I'm Will.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Adam, and we are
Working Title, Young Midoriya!
Jojo!
Oh yeah! Woo! We're back
We back.
with another My Hero Academia, or now it's called My Villain Academia.
True.
So I guess we have to say, My Villain Academia.
You almost said hero, yeah.
I almost did. Today is Season 5, Episode 111, Dots. This is Tenko Shimura, Origin, Blast On, crazy stuff. We have Double Impact, the real Double Impact, twice, with infinite... The real...
Keep that in. Keep
double
that
infinity, infinite double.
in. Infinite twice.
We got
Sad Man Parade.
the Sad Man Parade. We have pretty much us incarnate by the thousands.
Yes.
We have Toga still alive. Maybe the head's not gone. We don't know. I don't know.
Twice is the real twice, he realized.
Shigaraki can kill buildings too.
Yes, he can
Yes.
dismantle anything.
And Redestro gets big and
When,
super
when
strong.
he's excited. We also have
God.
the Magician, who we don't know anything about really. Ripper, who we don't really know anything about. And Dabi has skin conditions that we're gonna have to learn
Cancer.
about.
And Gigantomachia is
On the way.
zooming
Yeah.
to the scene.
So guys, if you enjoy this content, make sure you leave a like, hit the subscription button, notification bell's right there. Leave a comment down below about what you thought of this episode, what you thought about our reaction, what you thought about whatever you got going on in your life. Just leave a shit ton of comments.
Please.
Please. Check out our Patreon. We got Jujutsu Kaisen. It's back. Woo!
Yes, it is.
Vinland Saga. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I didn't say it right.
Full Metal Alchemist
There we go.
Brotherhood. That's a mouthful. Plus a silent voice on Patreon. You can see all those shows and that movie 1 week in advance. But I'm pretty sure a silent voice is only there till November 1st.
It's there, and then it will be released on November 1st.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
And there's no market substitute, guys, so make sure you go watch it on any streaming service you can find it on, and then come back and watch Working Title right here. We're gonna go plus ultra.
Boom! That whole intro is uncut. Just that.
Gotta get a copy of you before it's too late. I'll make a bunch of you and then you can do a blood transfusion. I'll measure her. Not a chance. I've got this covered. I said me. You go find her bloodsuckers. You guys already made 2 doubles each, right? I can still make more. I'll measure her. It's no time to argue. My friend is about to die, damn it.
Shit,
Work
so who is
together.
the real one?
The
Him.
one with the mask off.
Are you sure?
Wish
Yes.
I doubled you when you were healthy. Your cute face is all messed up. Can it be fixed? I'm sure Dobby knows a good plastic surgeon. I swear, I am not gonna let you die.
I think he loves her.
It's alright, everything will be alright. Whoa, whoa, it's alright, everybody, now we're here. Oh wait, yeah, My Villain Academia, guys.
Well, hey, brother! Listen.
Need to light Shigaraki's load and take out the big guns. Like him.
Whoa! Look all
Watch
that.
out, boss big shot like you doing on the front lines with the randoms. Guys who don't know their role shouldn't play the game.
Oh.
Good word. Is that how the kids talk these days? From what I can translate, you're asking the right question. But then, I'm not someone a weak meta like you could hope to take on. Sorry.
Tech support. Tech support. Just like the lady had that thing, the brick thing. Boombox.
Hoku Hanabata, MLA code name, trumpet, meta ability, insight, special electromagnetic waves in his voice boost the morale of anyone who follows him, amping up their physical and mental abilities.
What's this?
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa! Pokemon!
Where did the Loch Ness monster come from? Is that like a vampire? What the
Chimeras!
Your meta ability is Gecko. Looks like you can't do much more than stick to walls.
Exactly.
Must have been one of those shut-ins, yes? Relentlessly bold.
Rude!
Unfortunately, I don't see you as a person who can bring much value to society.
Oh, we're getting Gecko moment. Damn.
We're not the
Go, go. Slice his neck.
You should have stopped them.
Quick.
Oh, he's
No,
crazy.
you don't.
Oh.
No freaking way.
You think?
No.
You think he's got like a chameleon ability?
No, he's a
Like I
gecko.
said, I don't see you bringing much value to anyone.
I know that better than anybody.
Oh yes, come on.
I'm a follower. I don't have a real goal. Or something I dream of like Toga does. I lack motivation. Except when I saw him, he changed me. Why suffer? Why not destroy instead? And when Shigaraki spoke, I thought, I want to see the future this guy envisions. I still do. If I didn't jump on the lead bandwagon, I'd be a nobody. That's why I'm devoted to him. Got a problem with that? Huh? No, of course you don't. Because you guys are the same.
He's a man of the people.
Much as I can.
Maybe he convinces people to fight for Shigaraki.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Because if he's a common man, like he's saying, oh, that'd be Spinner. I love you. Come on.
Oh my god.
He looks like a monster.
He looks like Kingpin.
What was
Oh my
it?
god.
110,000 people? You assumed you could leave the dirty work to your army and watch from afar. Safe in your little tower while the masses took care of us. Never thought we'd make it this far, did ya?
He's crazy looking.
Now everything's falling apart because you underestimated us. Talk! I'm asking about how you feel!
You really want to know?
My gosh.
Guys, he's been prepping with Gigantomachia.
I'm the type of person who bottles up my anger. It's a disaster for my hairline, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I feel ya.
Yeah, same.
To get to.
What? He's touching all 5 fingers.
Read Destro. Meta ability, stress. He stores up his stress and turns it into power. The more he
Damn.
accumulates, the bigger and stronger he gets.
Wow.
It's a common refrain these days not to judge a person by their quirk. The folly is meta abilities have a direct impact on personality. I'm sure you're aware, given your power to destroy anything you touch with your 5 fingers. I got a chance to ask you earlier, what world will you create? Or perhaps you're just a hollow man, one who indulges in destruction without creating anything to justify it.
He's like an ogre.
Yeah, that's why I called him a goblin.
Your mother's
Nana's hands.
your grandmother.
No, he said your mother.
Your grandmother.
No, but he just said Nana.
Your father.
Wow.
But you will carry your family close to your flesh to ensure that those feelings never fade.
You got in trouble again?
Oh, Hana.
Big sister.
Whatever. Just won't let Dad see us, okay? Let's go play.
Oh my gosh! And if he manifests, and they
Always happened.
physically touch all the time.
Whenever I cried, she'd pull my hand as I followed behind her. Anna was the only one there for me. But she was just being a kid. Memories are coming back. Spinning me round and round.
Well, I'm
and
getting
round.
nauseous looking at that.
It's
Oh!
like the memories I purged. They were born of the same emotion.
Oh!
I thought it wouldn't activate without all 5 fingers.
Yeah.
He only
The
used
information I
2.
received incorrect. Or
Scratching his neck.
Oh!
God.
My head is killing me.
for a
What is
meta
wrong
ability
with
to
him? I don't
evolve
get it.
because of unexpected stress, it is possible. This young man is in the midst of an awakening.
Oh my. You're giant.
Oh!
If he had this much physical ability in the past, he should have been able to take down the heroes at Camino. They wouldn't have stood much chance. He's been training since then.
Oh shit.
It can only have been mastered through harsh conditioning.
Haven't you been watching him, Crazy?
Extended period.
Up until only recent.
Because I focused on training my ability. I'm almost impressed.
Whoa. It's like an ogre.
Premature rejections and feeling.
Or troll.
This guy's crazy.
80% liberation. No more games.
Whoa. Oh.
Dress out.
What the fudge?
Whoa.
It's time to end this party.
Holy
What's the matter, skeptic?
Lisa, you have to be on your guard. He's heading your way.
Gigantomachia.
They had a secret weapon we weren't expecting. Pedestro, he's a walking mountain.
Oh.
Dude, this episode, holy shit. I forgot we were watching. I forgot we were reacting. I forgot this is a channel right now. Oh my gosh.
Are you there?
Look.
Can you hear me?
Can you just take a picture?
I can't believe it. It's the apex of the meta ability I've been refining since childhood. It's not something you can simply dodge.
He just tanked it.
Oh.
How?
He touched his hand.
Oh my
He
god.
touched it. In that instant, he ignored his survival instincts for the sake of destruction.
How did he take it?
Yeah.
The details are rising to the surface. Like everything happened yesterday.
Dude, what happened?
Honestly, you were right. The only thing I want is to destroy.
Gosh.
Oh.
It's like literally
A shapeless
all for one.
has no future.
I don't care about the future.
Playing hero again?
Pedro, that's enough! You're hurting him!
If he doesn't like it, he should obey me.
He's just a child!
There is a rule at my house. No talking about heroes.
5 years
It's
old.
already time for dinner. And his allergies and the scratching are getting worse.
Oh, he's got allergies. Okay.
Don't you think you've been too strict lately?
5 years old and no quirk yet. He needs to learn his place in this society or it will break him. Aspiring to be a hero will cause suffering for him and his family.
Oh, he's like the reverse
Ooh,
Deku.
Deku.
Everyone understands
Yeah.
that, right?
I was gonna say he even looks like Deku a little bit right now.
Fortune at a young age.
Tenko, do you still want to be a hero? Mm-hmm. Mikun and Tomo were both being left out at school. So I told them we should all play together and make up our own game, and they said yes. Mikun said, Ten, you should be All Might, because I was nice and played with them even though no one else wanted to. Why does Dad get mad at me all the time? Does he hate me? Will he like me more when I have a quirk?
Oh.
Your father doesn't hate you. He just knows how hard it is to be a hero.
An adult's words are absolute to a child.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to hear it from my family. Just once.
I found a secret.
Kids are surprisingly sneaky and simple.
This lady is our grandma.
Shimura's the grandmother.
Yeah.
So she is a lot older.
Why are you showing this to me?
Because Dad gets mad when you play pretend. But I'm with you. I'll be cheering you on as your biggest fan, Tenko. Let's become heroes together, and Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Dude, he looks like Deku.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Grandma was a hero.
That's
You know what, Mom?
adorable.
I feel great
Doge.
right now. Like I can stand up to anything.
Or is that not a corgi?
Oh!
Yeah.
It happened. The power kicked in.
Yeah.
Sweltering that day.
Don't touch.
Tenko! You went into my study?
I think the dog dies too.
After the rain, caused my ragged skin to sting.
What did you see?
Yes, kids are sneaky.
Tenko said that he had a secret to show me.
Oh my god. What?
She's a little kid.
Help me. Don't just watch. Why won't you step in? Someone!
Don't learn. In order to save strangers they don't even know. Heroes hurt
Oh,
those
no.
who love
Don't
them.
hit him, man. You asked for it. You asked to die.
Yeah.
That's the house my father built.
I'll be thinking of you, though, the whole time. I'd never forgive myself if this bad man did something mean to you. I love you, my son. I hope your life is full of laughter. I'll be watching over you. Promise. Even
Man, so All Might
if
must be
it's
somewhat
for
old.
love.
It would have been better if you'd never loved me.
Damn.
No
At least
more of
40s
this.
or 50s.
I went too far. How are they?
That's it.
Oh no.
Oh, he's gonna kill this dog. He's gonna kill this dog.
It's too much. It hurts.
The stress and trauma.
Everyone. My whole family.
Oh, it's gone. Ooh. Oh, it's gone.
Dude, no.
Oh, it's gone.
It's dead.
No.
Tenko? I was looking for you.
Oh, you're dead.
Listen, I shouldn't have blamed you for that earlier. I'm the one who found the picture.
Oh my god.
It does. His power does make people bleed.
What's wrong?
They censor it for the anime, Sam. That's what.
Oh!
Oh my god.
You're dead.
Go. I can't talk. So hurting.
You're dead.
You can't do apologize, right? Hey, protect me next time.
Oh.
Help me.
No!
I thought a villain was after us. That it was an attack.
Oh.
And when Hana fell apart, it was the same. I thought it was someone else.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh god.
Oh! Oh my god!
Maybe not.
The ground. He could do it back then too.
They might have already understood what was going on.
His hair! Look, his hair changed!
Oh, he just spiked. It just spiked and murdered everyone.
I can't take this anymore.
So he was more powerful
crumbles
back
the house.
then than he was in season 1. What?
I hate everyone.
He crumbled her from a distance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look.
Oh.
Oh, she still went to help him. Oh, what a good
Oh,
mother.
She shattered everything by accident.
Oh my god.
It's wild.
Holy.
And the dad's the last one to go. Oh, no.
How do you not hear that tremor?
Oh, he did. That's why he's looking.
Oh. Oh.
That's... Wow.
That's as glorious the show's ever
Your life
been.
is full of laughter. And that you'll be happy.
Hey, do you love him now?
Yeah. You're next. Oh my god.
This is horrible.
You die right now.
When I touched my father,
This second. You deserve it.
and absurd sense of pleasure shot through my entire body.
Oh my god.
My.
This was what I'd always wanted. It was
Holy.
my dream.
There's no way.
And just like that,
He looks
I
just.
didn't itch anymore.
Yo! That was amazing! Oh my god!
Yeah, Sam. I know we're all recovering because that was intense, but Jenny said that in the manga it's always been bloody.
Yeah.
His quirk has always been bloody, but they've always censored it for the show.
Why not now?
That
His origin.
was a great fucking time to do it.
Yeah.
If there was any time to show blood and gore,
Like
that
just
was-
how you're only like allowed like one F word on prime television or something?
probably. You want to choose a time to get the point across?
His
Okay,
origin.
so it's not like... So I don't really have to, like, wonder why, like, he didn't really have blood ability earlier on. It's just, like, a choice. Okay.
It was just
I was gonna say...
censorship choice.
Okay. Huh.
I mean, they still censored it because he held him and he crumbled.
Yeah, you
And
never
then
you never saw
turned-
blood explode. You only saw it on the ground.
Yeah, because his body turned to dust when he held him.
Yeah.
But when they showed the upward shot, you could still see the chunks of the body and blood.
What is the rating of this compared to Vinland?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
I don't even know if Vinland's rated.
Vinland's on Amazon, which is more like...
Yeah.
I feel like they don't really have a lot of younger people stuff. Alright, nothing. Is the next one English? Just curious.
Yeah.
Just checking real quick.
Just checking.
How many episodes do we have left? Is it one more?
There's only 2
Oh,
more.
we got 2 more? How do you know? Dubbing son, damn it. We're gonna do another FYI. These 2 will be coming out the week that you're saying saw the one already. I mean, you by this time you would have seen that they're both out. But we're also gonna take another week's break so we can watch the last 2 together. Just so you know. Oh, that was great though to watch 2. Holy crap!
Yeah, it was a smart choice.
Woo! Woo!
Those.
Woo!
I will say that is the. I know how last episode you said that you just kind of zoned out and just were only watching the show. That was the first time that in our time of watching My Hero on this channel that I have like completely like I was like, wait, we're reacting. I forgot there's a camera and a mic and lights and stuff.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't even know where to start.
Same.
Just scratching.
Let's cover as
Can we cover
early as we can.
Can we cover Ripper
Ripper.
first and then just go
Okay.
all Shigaraki?
Yeah. Comparative to everybody else, once again, I always think that Ripper was more like
A morale.
not necessarily a bad like. Out of all the people, he is the least
Because he's not
of a bad
touched
guys.
on. Yeah.
Well, no, I just like
sorry,
like
yeah,
bad
I
like
know what
bad guy wise. Like I could easily if I don't think he will, but if anyone was to turn good, it would be him first. Like I always thought Ripper was pretty cool,
Yeah.
and that he categorically to society will fall as a villain because of where his ideology currently stands. Is that he just doesn't like how it is.
But if Hero Society changed for the better in a good way,
That's
he
where
could
he would have.
he would be a hero.
If efforts were easier, I feel like he would be on like that support train. But I feel like because it doesn't exist, he just went with whatever was available.
Yeah.
Kind of like Stain, like just freelancing.
Yeah.
The idea of changing society. I think he's cool. I like the idea of like how they're spinning his story.
Nice.
I don't even want to dab you for that. Just dab him.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like he is a common person. Like he is what the masses are for the other team. Like just followers of an idea.
Yeah.
That could work. Like story wise, like if this dude who like this nobody like tells
He's
you
able to convince the common people that we should
Is it
follow Shigaraki.
even a better option over here, and you guys aren't following the better option.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's gonna sell it now. I'm not skipping ahead with just the fact that Shigaraki's like doesn't care about a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His change is no change. It's nihilism at its finest. It's turn everything to nothing. I hate everything.
Yeah. I will say though that like because in the flashback he has that flashback when they're in the laboratory and Shigaraki gives his claim of what he wants and you know when we watched that episode we were like
He's gonna cater to their
well we were like dang he isn't catering to the Stain ideology at all. So why are these people going to stick with him?
Yeah.
And even though, and Ripper was probably the most loyal to Stain out of all of them.
Yes.
He was still like, I still want to follow this guy for whatever his own reason of.
He wanted to see
trusting
what his
what
outcome
his
would be.
yeah he wants to know what his future,
Got
and what the future will look like through Shigaraki. running everything or ruining everything, honestly. But
Toga did bring up the concern of, like,
Yes.
that doesn't sound like what I want. And he
Yeah.
was like, well, I will make exceptions for you guys.
Yeah.
I will try to do what I want, but also try to make a world in which you guys can also be happy.
Yeah.
Which might have helped sell the cherry.
I was going to bring that up.
Toga's an oddball anyways. I mean, it's not going to be hard to convince her. Like, I know Ripper is a follower and he's very, like, regular. Like, there's not, like... It's not like he has a strong, like, I really want this in my life.
Mm-hmm.
But he was the one that... I mean, he dresses like Stain, for crying out loud.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
I
it's
like
like...
I like that.
Like, yeah, me too. But so at that point, like, if anybody was the one that needs to be swayed, it could be him. And I could totally see that. If they team up with the Meta Liberation Army and Shigaraki gets to be at the helm of that, like... Ripper convincing at least that immediate crowd of people that they want to support him. That sounds very, like, plausible for the up and coming story.
I hope Spinner can live long enough to, like...
Spinner, yeah, not Ripper.
I hope he can live long enough to, like, meet Stain.
That'd be
Yes,
cool.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
And just because I'm hyped, just thinking of the idea of Stain coming back on the show one day. Dude, that's gonna be such a hype day for us. Was there anything else in this episode before? I mean, everything after that was really Tenko.
Yeah, it was just all
that's it.
I mean,
Shigaraki's fight first with Redestro.
Yeah.
His backstory.
Redestro is pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
I like his amp up ability.
He reminds me of a troll from Warcraft.
I'm not crazy about
Yeah.
that he also has the purple glow stuff. Like, I thought he was pretty cool just if it was strength alone, like just a Hulk kind of thing.
I forget what that was called.
Stress, his ability.
No, his quirk is stress.
What that move
What
was
that
called.
move was.
It's like a channeling of like it's energy that forms that he's able to gather and expel. I don't know. Chakra,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Just like whatever magic, whatever
I mean,
you
it
want to chalk
literally
it up
looked
to.
like
The,
a Rasengan.
the
Yeah.
energies. He gathers the energies of the world through his stress. It looks like a birthmark.
Yeah.
You know how there are like people with a condition where the birthmark extends over its like a mole area and how it like covers. It looks just like how the texture of that on the human skin looks, but
Yeah.
it's like Rorschach
Yeah.
in the sense of like how it moves and forms everywhere. I think
Yes.
it's pretty cool design wise. I like it even. Well,
Well, it resembles Destro.
yeah, but even just animation wise, I like how it looks. Like it has some like texture to it, and I think it's a cool.
It kind of turns into armor form too, because he even got the like lines over the
mouthpiece.
mouth, like he was like a knight or
I'm
wearing
wondering
like a helmet or something.
I was
Probably
wondering
saved
if it was
his
going
life.
to completely cover him.
Yeah, it damn near almost.
Other than
covers
his mouth, I think it did cover everything else.
Yeah.
and probably didn't cover his mouth just so he could talk. Probably.
Yeah.
It's like it is like armor in the sense of like I don't know if he would have survived Shigaraki's touch had he not had that
Yeah,
booster.
cracked.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like that would have spread in my mind
Yeah.
all the way through.
Yeah, so it boosts his like
And like
endurance, strength, size, all that. Yeah, that was cool. The purple move was cool. And Shigaraki, he even said too that he could have
Fought. He could have defeated the heroes
back then if he was how he is now. So
Yeah.
that means that he's really leveled up in his training against Gigantomachia.
With that, we learned
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be all 5 fingers.
Yeah.
I really don't get though why he wouldn't have known. This man I thought has been watching these guys.
That too, I'm confused about because
like
they were on satellite.
they've been watching them since like the start. from
Yeah.
what I thought I gathered.
No, they've been watching them recently because they captured the broker. The broker gave them all the information on them. So he has whatever the broker's info that he had on the league from like season 1 essentially or season 2.
Okay.
And then from there they started watching them after they captured.
Oh, okay.
I that's what I think.
But just because they knew how to like.
I thought they were watching them as they were fighting Gigantomachia.
Well, they were, but just because they were fighting Gigantomachia doesn't mean that like they've gotten stronger.
When they made the call saying where you like see you or whatever, the monster was sleeping at that time.
Yeah.
True.
So maybe like just by fate,
They just
fate and
happened.
happenstance, they called in during an hour that the monster wasn't there.
Well, because before the Gigantomachia appears, they say, "Oh my God, we didn't know they had a secret weapon of theirs."
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
they
completely
didn't know
missed
about
that,
Machia,
yeah.
and I was like, how?
Yeah.
How do you miss the armored titan of the woods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This grandiose creature.
They have a mountain.
Yeah, I love that Reed Estro's like thing is also a Hulk ability because Gigantomachia is.
That'd be a cool fight to see.
Yes.
And okay, so just I know the thumbnails are a bit spoilery in the sense of we can have an idea.
That doesn't look like spoiler.
But 112 right there has the magician,
Compress.
so it's the last one on our list to like learn about.
Yeah.
Because we learned about Ripper today, which is what I wanted.
Well, and we still haven't done anything with Dobby.
Technically. Yeah.
Technically.
He's more important than most of them, so his story will continue.
It's going
season
into the
6.
next season.
Endeavor story's not done yet. We still gotta cover all that. That'll be season 6 stuff probably.
Yeah.
But the magician, all them, they need to cover them now
Yeah.
during this quick arc. I mean, not quick, but like relatively small arc. And then we'll get the Battle of the Titans. Maybe more stuff on. Do we have? I don't want to.
I want to see how long.
I want to see the
next
name
episode.
is. I want to see the name for the
I want to
next
see how
one.
long it is.
Next one's.
24 months.
Oh, look at that.
Origin.
So we got Tenko Shimura origin, Tomura Shigaraki origin.
Oh, okay.
So who he is now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I read the
cool.
description.
Oh, I didn't.
It's the second part of the flashback that we've already seen. Is going to be
Okay,
another
okay.
thing we have to figure out.
So it's wild.
Wait.
Okay, so even if just for the sake of manga and censorship they covered up the blood stuff, we still have like this fact that he didn't know or remember his childhood really until now.
Yes.
Do you think it is something we can chalk up to him? Do you think it is what you were talking about, repressed trauma?
Well, I guess when based on. Yes, I will say it is.
Yeah,
it is based
think
on
it is.
repressed trauma because as each hand was getting broken and thrown away from him, he started to remember each family member. Like the first one was his sister, and he saw that broken. He's like, "Oh right, I do remember her." You know what I mean? Like he started to build the puzzle as each of those fell off. So I would imagine it's not like a quirk that held him back because.
What if it's the gloves? The gloves are the repression thing. Like they get put on him and he forgets who they are.
Well, he didn't remember that. He didn't remember without the gloves, anyways.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Well, maybe okay. Just before we completely go one route, just like maybe he put a quick spell over him for forgetting, and then it's like I don't want to always have to use my ability. Let's form it, like manifest these things that will always be a hindrance to his memory, and he'll always wear it. I don't know, but he didn't wear it for them all, so never mind.
Yeah.
So repressed memories.
Well, even when the Nomus were attacking
Dusty Dobby.
Season 2, when we were introduced to Stain, even then he was only wearing the one on his face.
Yeah,
He wasn't wearing the whole fit
true.
of
Yeah.
them. But yeah, so as each one broke, it was like an unlock of like, you hurt my sister. And then it's like, wait, that's my sister. Who's my sister? You go down that rabbit hole, and then it just completely started to break down. And I think also like just the way, I mean, Shigaraki has been fighting Gigantomachia, but he hasn't been beaten up and like destroyed as bad as he is in this fight.
Yeah.
I mean, he's never had that. He's never had his hands broken. He's never been bloody. Dude's losing his clothes. He doesn't even have shoes on at this point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's getting fucked up. So even if he got hit in the head pretty hard, that could have jogged his memory too. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Which is ironic that you say that because in season 1 he got shot several times.
That's true. He did get shot.
He got shot by a snipe.
Yeah, but he was still like walking, and it was like they weren't like lethal.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing.
Well, I mean, it was to stop him from his arms and his legs.
Yeah, no, those are bad. It's not like it's not.
Yeah.
But like, he's getting his ass beat here.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing well in the fight,
Yeah.
but he shattered his fucking hand.
Yeah.
I mean, that's intense.
And he did tank the full stress blast.
The stress ball.
You think
you want
orgasm incoming?
No, I was gonna sneeze and it didn't hit me. Damn it. All right, we're here.
I might be like overthinking it, but do you really think like every single one of those family members that he crumbled, their hands really survived?
No.
So I'm wondering if that was a manipulation part on him.
I don't know what it would be, but
Well, considering that we know through the Discord and the people of the world that, you know, he technically doesn't turn people to dust. He really, like, crumbles their body. And makes, and like, I mean, we saw the dog was sitting there in chunks. Like, we saw
half
ear,
its face.
we saw half its face. An ear, half its face, a part of its butt, and a leg sitting there. So
I'm surprised they didn't make, like, the teeth, like a necklace, a collar thing for him.
Maybe overdone. But
maybe.
That dog died immediately.
Oh, yeah, no, for
Just
sure.
on it was dead.
Yeah.
He was able to destroy the ground, though, too, back then.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is I think the farther he is remembering, too, because he said that, what did
Redestro says stress does something with your quirk.
He says stress can evolve your quirk.
Yeah.
And unlock it. And he said that Shigaraki was in the middle of an awakening.
Yeah.
So he was, like, hitting that next level to where he is realizing, like,
tapping.
Yeah, tapping in deeper to his power than he had before. Because in the deepest moment of his power, where he murdered 7 family members, he was able to essentially do everything he can do now. You know,
yes, exactly.
He was able to crumble. That's the crazy part. Actually, he hasn't unlocked the final part of it. He's able to crumble the ground, and through the ground crumble a family member.
Yeah,
which he hasn't done that yet. He's crumbled people. He's crumbled multiple people through like a swipe of people contacting, and then he's crumbled a building, but he hasn't crumbled like inanimate
people that
object.
are touching
and then
that
yeah. So now he's even more like, how the fuck is Deku supposed to fight him? But that's
he's a bunny. He jumps around to different parts of the building.
True,
and all the other quirks he's gonna learn.
I mean, my issue will still never get fixed because this guy, his main ability is touch and kill, so Deku
and that's
has
the
to
other
always
thing.
punch him.
Did
and
you
keep away?
Did you bring it up that now it's not all 5 fingers is the other
that
thing.
too?
It's not all 5 fingers.
Yeah,
so you could just.
So how is he even supposed to? I guess he's just gonna crumble parts of Deku, or maybe Deku's body being so strong can't disintegrate.
Maybe we don't know.
Just like this guy, like he can take hits.
Well, I think it's because his quirk was like an armor.
I'm just saying, just for practical reasons. Like, it's stupid to have 2 heroes that can't physically fight.
You could say that because he touched his sister's clothing and it went through and crushed her.
Well, maybe, I mean, Deku's fast and he's getting faster, and I would imagine it's going to be a speed and agility type of fight versus like
He was pretty fucking fast.
That's what he's saying. Yeah.
But I know, but Deku's definitely going to be faster because he has fucking, one for all speed. Like, one for all speed versus I've just trained really hard speed is not even close. Like, Deku could run 100 yards in a second.
Yeah.
Shigaraki probably could do it in 5. Still fast as hell,
But don't you think if, like, Deku gets to, like, All Might physique or level, like, that All Might would have been able to take hits, like, touches from Shigaraki?
I don't think so. I think
you
he'd still crumble. I think he's still going to crumble.
I mean, look what All For One did to his stomach.
That wasn't him, I don't think.
Well, somebody did.
I'm pretty sure it's him.
I thought it was just a disc. I don't know. I don't remember. I thought it was somebody else.
Midoriya said it was some chainsaw dude. I'm pretty sure it was All For One.
Regardless, it doesn't matter. Somebody did it to him that didn't have nearly as powerful Chainsaw Man.
It was like Chainsaw Shark or something.
Probably.
It's irrelevant.
Crossover.
But regardless, no one has faced the 2 people with the most powerful quirk that dismantle people are Overhaul and Shigaraki, and no one has survived being touched by those people. Not a single fucking person. Yeah. So that's the thing. I think it really just boiled down to just not letting his fingers touch
Ari
at the same.
I was gonna bring her up too.
That too. We don't know what role she plays in the grand scheme of things.
Eri, sorry, it's Eri.
I don't care.
Fuck off.
So his dad is Nana Shimura's son, and he developed resentment towards heroes because she abandoned him.
Yeah.
To protect them from a really bad man. I'm assuming All For One probably.
And that's when she died.
Yeah.
Because All For One killed her.
So.
Did he?
Didn't
He,
he
sa-
say
he says
did?
that to All Might.
Yeah, he said that to All Might in
I
the
don't.
fight.
I don't really remember much of Nana Shimura's story. Like
I think that's all we really
role she
know.
Yeah,
plays.
I don't even know what her quirk was besides.
But she definitely.
Wolf
All Might has to be. I feel like even older than 50. Don't you think? Because.
She looks really young then.
But I'm saying like when. She looked how she did in this episode in my mind, and her son. Like, I mean, how would you say his son was? Her son became.
He's probably like,
mid-30s.
like mid to early 30s, I'd assume.
And now there's at least another 15 on top of that minimum with Shigaraki. Alright? Don't you think? I mean, how old do you think this kid is? 18? 16, 17, 18?
What?
What are you talking about?
Shigaraki.
Shigaraki's 20.
Live right now?
Right now.
Shigaraki's 20.
Yeah, I think he's like 20 or something like that.
That's what I was asking.
The doctor said a 20-year-old.
I thought you meant when he was a kid.
No, it said 5 on the episode.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying.
So 15 years since then to potentially a 30-year-old adult, 45, and then I guess a couple...
Dude, I don't know. The times,
I'm
just trying to think of how old...
The times
I don't know how...
All Might, I'm going to assume, like, when we had that flashback when he's talking with her, I'm going to assume that her son is already born, and let's say he's 14. So,
okay, so yeah, 50, at least All Might's at least 50 minimum.
Yeah,
I feel like he has to be, but
yeah,
I don't know.
The timeline in the show never made sense to me, and it still doesn't.
All Might to me is still like 1,000 years old until I'm 100% sure. I'm just gonna say he's some like ancient god.
All Might or One for All?
One for all.
One for All, yeah.
Yeah, how the fuck old is he?
No, All for One.
All for One.
All for One. Yeah. Damn. I was watching some of our older videos. I was like, man, I'm sorry for anyone following our discussions because we'll just talk about All for One, the villain, but we'll just be saying One for all, the power.
I don't care because don't make
similar sounding,
and then don't make similar worded
names. And then every time I talk about Deku's ability, I'm like, All for One is a crazy ability or something like that. So it's too hard.
We sound like not real fans.
Yeah.
No, it's their stupid wording of stuff.
Yeah.
Even though I like the words they choose for the show, it's still hard.
Yeah.
Even when they drop the names of the villains, like their actual names, like when they drop spinners like Bobo Guchima or whatever, I was like, what the fuck?
Guchima?
I don't know. Like it sounded like some tea that you would drink.
I know.
Was like, I thought he was talking about power, and then he said it again during.
That's what I thought.
The study. I was like, oh.
That's his name.
The only other time they mentioned all those names was like when All Might comes in through the
and
bar, and
Gran
they're
Torino
like,
tells them
they're
all.
listing off all the villains' names. You're all famous people we've been looking for. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I am.
No, he's Spinner. I don't care about his real name.
I never care about anybody's real name. Not even in this show. Oh, dude, yeah. And then he said at the end, when he killed his dad, he intended on it, and as soon as he was done,
he felt pleasure from it.
He felt pleasure, and he said his skin stopped itching. He was
Fuck.
allergic to his own fucking family, man.
That's so evil.
Because he said
it's always in this house.
Yeah, it's only when I'm home.
Fuck.
That's wild.
Ooh, that's bad.
That's wild.
I don't like his black hair at all. He looks so much cooler with his light blue.
It's gonna slowly keep changing colors because
it's supposed to be like white at this point.
Oh yeah,
we've never seen. What is the most recent we've seen Shigaraki is in the electric chair. Really?
No, that was.
Was that before this?
That's stuff that hasn't happened yet. I don't think he's in the meetings. I don't think he's in the meetings with all those people.
No, he's not.
With Hawk.
No. I'm not saying that, but the electric chair was in the past.
No, that was during the episode with
the doc.
The Kurogiri, because they flashed over to what was happening with the doc, and he's like, "You're doing so good, Shigaraki," and he was like, he had the spiked hair, and he was like, "Ah!"
He had a giant tube in his stomach and tubes in his back.
Like he looked how he did when he looked how he did. Probably after this when he goes Super Saiyan. That's all I really had to talk about the episode. I think these two have been super solid.
Yeah.
I think honestly everything since the Endeavor story started to kick in has been pretty good for me.
Yeah.
I liked, even though that villain with the white strips was corny, I liked that it helped create like the start of something. Or like an expressive feeling between Endeavor and his white-haired
His
son?
oldest son.
I can't remember his name.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, I like the introduction of the daughter being
Yep.
part of the story.
Side note,
I like
I'm
Bakugo. Oh, go ahead.
I'm curious if they have quirks. They probably don't.
I think it's ice. They probably have ice, like small stuff. In my own headcanon, I just think he can make tiny pieces of like snowflakes, and she can make little water droughts out of her fingers, or water spouts.
She's also got the red in their hair, so I'm assuming she has fire.
Yeah, maybe a little faucet. And then I liked the Kurogiri story.
That was a phenomenal episode.
I liked getting to see, like, I talked about it on the Discord. No, somebody mentioned what I had talked about in previous videos, and we were talking about it on the Discord. Ultimately, I really do wish that this season was what we've been getting in the last half.
Yeah.
And not crunched together and spent more time on.
Yeah.
But even what we have gotten in this last half hasn't felt rushed.
Yeah, nothing's felt rushed.
Yeah.
Like the Endeavor stuff did take its time, but like I don't think that they overdid anything, and I think there's more fruit to come from that later on. Like it's not a dead story. The Kurogiri stuff was a single episode, but like what we learned was enough to know what we need to know. I think for the sake of what's currently happening, they don't want to reveal all their Nomu cards right now because that's a secret story plot, and that's going to carry into the next season, and it's going to be more meaningful because when stuff gets crazy, it's going to be meaningful when Kurogiri is most likely fighting those two when everybody's going to have to come together. Yeah. And this arc's been great. I like the villain arc. I wasn't sure about it in the first episode of it, but it's definitely proven itself, and I definitely like it.
I don't know about you, but I had been really wanting to see Gigantomachia.
He's
I'm
here.
ready for that.
He's here, and he's been in the thick of it. We have one more of these episodes, and I'm sure it's going to be another banger. And then it looks like the finale's probably just a wrap-up of the season because we got Seraph, Denki, Kaminari, and Deku on it. So they'll probably just... whatever. We already looked at the one episode. I just want to see the name of the last one because that's what we're going to be looking forward to. The high deep blue sky. So that's going to be good feelings until it's not. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. And we left off with the Endeavor stuff. So what do you even think we're going to get with those guys when we get to it next week or 2 weeks from now?
I mean, I just assume that it's going to be like the end of their... Not the end, but like...
It was Christmas holiday, I think, last time they were in school.
Hold up. If you think we're getting a time skip, you're mistaken.
No, not that. I think that it's going to be like...
I've heard the last episode is very lackluster.
Boy, I want to know that. I want to know that. How do you even know that?
Coworker.
Tell them to shut up. I'm sick and tired of these guys.
I think that probably we'll get some type of build up. Like, if we're going to go mentally back to like the present, where clearly the League of Villains and the Metal Liberation Army are working together, I think that it's just going to be like a placing of the pawns of like right before this like war or whatever is about to happen starts. Yeah. So I mean, like that's really what I'm expecting, and the next season I think really will be that. Yeah.
I am glad like how the whole Hawks story has progressed.
Yeah.
I'm glad that that's also like gonna be stuff we get to see more of.
Yeah, I'm glad it's
like
not over.
Now we have interest far more into that story because now we saw how that Liberation Army will most likely get consolidated under our people's, like our villains' control, regime, which will be crazy. And then, last note on this whole Liberation Army. Do you think that All For One has his own army somewhere in the midst, or do you think they're all just dead and gone, and they were the past villains of a different generation, and that he's no longer relying on that, and it's just this Nomu army of his own?
Maybe he's got some followers all over the world.
I would assume he maybe has like groups of or like little followers, like a one-off, like random.
He's got
like a
Gigantomachia.
Yeah. But considering he's invested into making these Nomu armies, like the little gray ones that are like useless, like fodder, I guess you could say, and then like the super Nomus, like I would venture to say that he doesn't have a whole army. Plus, it's going to be a little overkill if we ever get to the point where we have 100,000 army of villains plus all of the League of Villains, plus all the Nomu, and plus probably a Prison Break that will happen.
Yeah.
Like, that's our... Like, we're already, like, pretty excessive in,
Yeah.
like, the number of villains we're gonna have to face off against. If we're gonna get more, that's, like... That's like OD for me. Because then we have to add another 100 heroes that I don't care to learn about, so...
You think we're gonna get like some Thanos in the comics where the heroes and villains join up to take the big baddie on?
No, I hope not.
I just want to see Stain.
I'd rather it just be One for All and Shigaraki.
I would like the show to go like Apocalypse route.
I mean, that's what it's...
Looks like it's
That's
leading
what
to.
they already want. Shigaraki wants the end of everything. He wants to destroy everything.
And then we get to like Cyberpunk 2020,
God.
or I guess I don't even know what year this is, 3000 whatever, and everybody's just hiding from these giant like villains. Don't get spotted.
Okay, so this is just a one-off. It really is not much of a discussion, but it's just interesting how Shigaraki is like the bad Deku. He's like the Deku that got a power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Their family situation is not nearly the same, but just like the fact that he was a kid that like played and wanted to be a hero.
Damn.
Well,
Podcast time?
yeah. You'll hear our voices.
Whatever. All I'm gonna say is that it's literally just it's just interesting that Deku and him have such similarities, and of course they are going to because they're rivals.
Yeah. Well, this has been a great season. Sorry. It hasn't been a great season, but this second half has really definitely
Saved
changed
it,
my
yeah.
Opinion on... Yeah, I think we're in a good place with My Hero, and I think that's where we're going to end it. So, guys, make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below, and also check out our Patreon. We have Vinland a week in advance, as well as Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Star Wars Visions... JJK is back, and we also have A Silent Voice, the standard edition, which will be out in November, but we have it all this month, so check it out. Punch it! Or Plus Ultra.
Plus Ultra.